Most investors found 2022 to be a difficult year. Stocks, bonds, and even crypto all plummeted. According to Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki, the worst is yet to come. Yes, Kiyosaki is back with more dire predictions for the US economy and the world economy. In this video, we will take a look at Robert Kiyosaki's warning about something big infiltrating America in front of our eyes. According to Robert Kiyosaki, we are in a worldwide recession. He observed that despite rising bankruptcies, unemployment, and homelessness, there is good news for investors seeking for bargains. This is not the first time Kiyosaki has sounded the alarm about an economic downturn. However, his latest warning has caught the attention of many, given his reputation as a financial expert and his track record of accurately predicting financial events. According to Kiyosaki, the root cause of the impending crash is the increasing debt levels in many countries, especially the United States. He argues that the current debt crisis is far more serious than the 2008 financial crisis, and that the consequences will be much more severe. He believes that the central bank's response to the pandemic, which involved printing trillions of dollars, has only made the situation worse and will lead to hyperinflation and a currency collapse. The author suggests that those who are unprepared for the crash will face significant financial difficulties and could even end up losing everything. He encourages people to start preparing now by reducing debt, increasing their savings, and investing in assets that have real value. "I believe the economy is the largest bubble in world history," he tweets. "May God have mercy on all of us. Because many financial assets have become cheaper during the current market collapse, it may be tempting to buy the dip." That, however, is not what Kiyosaki is doing. As many of you are aware, I do not invest in stocks, bonds, ETFs, or mutual funds. Please do not listen to what I'm about to say. I would get out of paper assets, he says, adding that the global economy is not a market. Instead, Kiyosaki prefers three genuine assets for security. Here's a closer look at each of them. Precious metals, particularly gold and silver, have long been regarded as an effective hedge against inflation and uncertainty. They cannot be printed out of thin air like fiat money, and their value is largely unaffected by global economic events. Kiyosaki has long been a fan of gold, having purchased his first piece in 1972. "I'm not purchasing gold because I enjoy it. I'm buying gold because I don't trust the Fed," he remarked last year in an interview. Kiyosaki enjoys silver as well. Indeed, he tweeted, "Silver is the finest investment in October 2022, and everyone can afford $20 silver." To be sure, precious metals were not immune to the 2022 market decline. Having said that, both metals have shown promise so far in 2023, with gold up 7.5% in the last month and silver up 28.5% in the last 6 months. While there are other ways to invest in gold and silver, Kiyosaki prefers to buy the metal directly. He stated earlier this year that he only wanted actual gold or silver coins, not ETFs. Silver was recently described as a bargain by the author, so it's time to go to your local bullion store. Bitcoin investors have discovered the hard way how unpredictable the currency can be. Bitcoin reached a high of $68,990 in November 2021. It was hovering at $20,963.32 as of Thursday. However, Kiyosaki appears unconcerned with the cryptocurrency's decline. Bitcoin? Worried? No. He says in a tweet from November, "I am a Bitcoin investor, as well as a physical gold, silver, and real estate investor." In fact, he sees the cryptocurrency upheaval as an opportunity. "When will Bitcoin reach a new low of 10 to 12K? I'm going to get excited, not worried." Kiyosaki believes in Bitcoin for the same reason he believes in precious metals: distrust of our fiat currency system and government. "I gambled against the Fed, the Treasury, and Biden, and I bet on gold, silver, and Bitcoin," he said. Kiyosaki added another reason for his sustained interest in the cryptocurrency coin in a tweet. Bitcoin, like gold, silver, and oil, is recognized as a commodity. The majority of crypto tokens are classified as securities, and SEC laws will kill the majority of them. "I'm stocking up on BC. It is now quite simple to gain access to Bitcoin. You may buy Bitcoin immediately. Just keep in mind that many exchanges charge up to 4% in commission fees to buy and sell cryptocurrency. Look for investing applications with low or even no commissions." Kiyosaki warned in July of last year that inflation might lead to worse downturn, adding that real estate is collapsing and layoffs are beginning. In April, he also warned of hyperinflation and depression, saying that the US dollar was ready to implode. "Bad news," he said in May. "There will be a depression." The author of Rich Dad Poor Dad is hardly the only one concerned about a worldwide recession. The World Bank warned in September last year that the probability of a global recession in 2023 is increasing as central banks around the world would raise interest rates in reaction to inflation. Furthermore, the International Monetary Fund has predicted a difficult year for the global economy. Kiyosaki has frequently cautioned about the state of the US economy while advising investors to purchase gold, silver, and Bitcoin. He frequently stated his distrust of the Biden administration, the Treasury, the Federal Reserve, and Wall Street. He emphasized that the Federal Reserve and the Treasury are undermining the US dollar. He tweeted on January 14th that Bitcoin, gold, silver, and oil are heading up in price, noting good news for those that no inflation is lasting, now systemic, not ephemeral. This is bad news for the uninformed, the poor, the middle class, and everyone who believes Biden cares about them and their families. In December, the famed author predicted that when the Federal Reserve pivots and prints trillions of dollars, Bitcoin investors will benefit. He clarified in November that he is a Bitcoin investor, not a trader, and that when the price of BTC falls, he feels excited. In September, he urged investors to invest in cryptocurrency immediately, before the world's largest economic crisis occurs. Kiyosaki is also a proponent of real estate investing. He believes that owning physical property and having a tangible asset is key to financial security. He recommends buying rental properties in A and B neighborhoods, as they tend to hold their value and provide a consistent income through rent. According to Kiyosaki, real estate is a hedge against inflation and protects against the devaluation of fiat currency. According to Robert Kiyosaki, real estate is another asset class that can provide security during an economic downturn. In a tweet from January, he stated that real estate, including rental property, is the only asset that provides income and increases in value. He added that in a recession, many people will become renters, providing an opportunity for real estate investors to collect rent and potentially profit from property appreciation. Robert advocates for financial education and taking control of one's financial future. He stresses the importance of developing multiple streams of income and creating passive income through investments. He also encourages individuals to become financially literate and take responsibility for their own financial well-being. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of diversifying one's assets and avoiding solely relying on paper assets, such as stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. He believes that these types of assets are vulnerable to market fluctuations and can be impacted by factors such as inflation, economic policies, and political instability. Kiyosaki encourages investors to be proactive in protecting their wealth by becoming informed and making informed decisions. He also cautions against the actions of government entities including the Biden administration, the Treasury, the Federal Reserve, and Wall Street, which he believes can undermine the value of the US dollar. He believes that these institutions and individuals can have a significant impact on the economy and the stability of the currency. Overall, Kiyosaki's message is that investors need to be aware of the risks associated with paper assets and take an active role in protecting their wealth. He emphasizes the importance of diversifying one's investments and taking a long-term approach to financial planning. Finally, Kiyosaki has often stressed the importance of having multiple streams of income. He argues that having a diverse income portfolio can provide financial stability and help individuals weather an economic downturn. He encourages individuals to start their own businesses, invest in real estate, or engage in other forms of entrepreneurship to diversify their income streams and protect their wealth. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.